like it. All I wanna do is lose control. You know that I'm a crazy bitch. I do what I want when I feel like it. All I wanna do is lose control. And that's why I smile. It's been a while since every day and everything has felt this right. And now you turn it all around, and suddenly you're underneath the reason why I smile. The reason why I smile. The reason why I smile.
Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to GSA Forever. That was Ever Living Smile, and if you guys watched Monday's video from last week, you know that today we will be starting the new book, Can't Even Think Straight, by Scene Kids. Like last time, I told you, that we either will be doing Can't Even Think Straight, Rebounded but Newfounded, and I decided to do Can't Even Think Straight. So yeah, let me think. How does this work? Okay, Chapter 1. That ass, I said, my eyes staring hungrily. Geez, Evan, don't drool too much, Rory said, rolling his eyes at me. I wiped my mouth, not taking my eyes off the perfect ass a few feet away from me. I watched as he straightened up, searched his locker for something. Man, I hope he never found it. The view was too great. Evan, if he turns around, he's going to sue you, Rory warned. I forced my eyes away and pouted at Rory. Why do you have to ruin things for me? This is why we can't have nice things, I whined. Just trying to protect your whole straight guy image, Rory said with a shrug. I pouted more and just snuck a quick glance over, growing sad when I saw he had disappeared. Damn it! Way to go. Way to frickin' go, Rory. I've been enjoying myself and my view. Come on, let's go to lunch, Rory said, standing up and offering his hand to me. I took his hand and he pulled me to my view before releasing my hand, and we made our way to the cafeteria. I sat down in our usual seats. The rest of our table wasn't there yet. The slow bastards. Hey, here he comes, Rory said, nodding. I immediately looked up and wiped my mouth to make sure I wasn't drooling. His face was even better than his ass. He and Murphy were walking towards us. He and Murphy were walking towards us, talking. He was laughing at whatever Murphy was saying. Murphy is moving in on my man, I growled. Yep, except for the fact that he and Murphy are best friends, Rory pointed out, biting into a sandwich. Stop trying to enjoy a sandwich when someone is moving in on my property. That ass, that face, and body are mine, mine, I cried angrily. Whose ass, face, and body are yours? I jumped and looked at Murphy. He gave me a curious stare before him and his best friend sat down across from me. I blushed slightly and cleared my throat. No one. Nothing. Nope. Nuh-uh. Don't worry about it. Inside joke. I said as smooth as ever. Yeah, my nickname is Mr. Smooth. MC Swag Daddy the Third. Right, Murph said, nodding in confusion. He turned to his best friend and the smile returned to his face. So, like I was saying, she turned to him after he told him about Alice. I don't even know how to say that name. I'm saying Alice, he said, causing his best friend to start laughing again. Even his laugh was sexy. Rory, I whined in his ear, make them stop. Rory sighed and looked up. So Murphy, what did you think of the test in math today? Murphy turned to Rory, and the two became engaged in their conversation. The rest of the table began to show up and sit down. Someone else caught my man's attention, and I used the time to admire how extremely attractive he was. He and Murphy got up and disappeared to go by themselves. slushies, I turned to Rory and shot him a thankful look. Thank you, kind sir. I got to eye rape his face for almost 3 minutes straight. And I said with an affirmative nod, "You're so creepy, why don't you just talk to him?" "It's not like you guys don't know each other," Rory said. I let out a loud gasp. "Rory, are you suggesting I try to hook up with Sebastian?" I whisper screamed. "No, I said talk to him, you drama queen." Rory grumbled. "Stop being over dramatic, Evan. You and Murph are good friends, and you and Sebastian are pretty much friends. So, just, I don't know, ask him a question about his class you have together, or something. It's not that hard to have some small talk." "Small talk with Sebastian? Oh my god," I cried. "Oh my god," I cried. I said with a disbelief laugh. "God, you are such a drama queen, Evan. You've talked to the guy before. Hell, you've slept in the same room as him." Rory said in annoyance. "Hush up, Rory." I slapped a hand over his mouth. "I'm trying to think of what to say to him." "That won't make me sound like an idiot." Rory pulled my hand away from his mouth. "Why not something like, oh, I don't know. Hi, Sebastian." "Shh." I hissed, bringing a finger up to his lips. "Don't raise your voice at me, mister." Oh my god. I thoughtfully began to eat my lunch. I couldn't ask him if he enjoyed the video we watched today in science class. Oh, but in fact, it was on the population control. Told him I was gay. After all, men can't reproduce together. No. I can't even ask him about the video. He'd find out I'm gay. Oh, this is so much harder than I thought it was going to be. "I can't even handle you, Evan," Rory groaned and facepalmed himself. "You're such an overdramatic idiot." "Well, that was hurtful," I said, slapping a hand over my chest. "Here comes your man," Rory said, going back to eating his lunch. I watched as Murphy and Sebastian came back to the table. They sat down, and Sebastian began to slip on a slushie. "Can you blow my whistle, babe?" I sang, watching his lips over the straw. Did you say something, Evan?" Murphy asked, looking over at me curiously. I said, "Can you hand me a napkin?" "Yeah, sure." Murphy handed him a napkin before turning his attention back to Sebastian. I relaxed, glad I hadn't screwed myself over just then. And then, why they call me Mr. McNally Smooth Swag the second, or something to that effect. Rory nudged me in the side and gave me a slight nod at Sebastian. "Talk to him, Evan. You'll see it's not that hard," he said, so that only I could hear him. I gulped and nodded, trying to think of what to say to Sebastian. Oh, I have been crushing on that sexy boy for 2 years now. He was the whole reason I had found out I was gay. Rory's the only person who knew. Thought around everyone else. I played straight like Lil Evan Solo. I turned and opened my mouth to talk to Sebastian, my heart hammering against my ribs loudly. I felt my palms starting to sweat. "Hey, Sebastian." I felt myself deflate as Sebastian turned to some kid at the other end of the table. He got up and moved down to talk to the kid. So close, I hissed. "You weren't gonna do it," Rory said before tossing a chip in his mouth. "I totally was," I argue. "No, I know you too well. You would have choked out his name and then pretended to be talking to me." Damn, he knew me. Sebastian returned to his seat and began to eat. I clenched my fists tightly under the table, trying to gather the courage to speak up to him. "Okay, Evan, you can do this. You talked to Sebastian before without passing out, right?" "Right. And if things are starting to go bad, Rory would help me out, I think. Maybe. Always. Best not to think about that. Happy thoughts, Ev." I would have asked him what he got on the science test yesterday. Yes, perfect. I could pretend I had a question on it. It would be random small talk, but it would be talk. His deep, smooth, sexy voice would be directing at me. I nod to myself. My plan seemed to be solid. Nothing could go wrong, just if I kept it simple and asked him about the test, right? Before I had time to contemplate it, I had already turned and let my words slip out. "Hey, Sebastian." "Hey, Sebastian." Sebastian turned turned his beautiful eyes on me curiously. Oh, those eyes, brilliant blue, slightly hindered to the sea color by the light green in them, and connected flecks of gold. The most beautiful eyes I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah, what's up? He asked. He asked, his voice music to my ears. What's up? What's frickin' up? I don't remember. I said in confusion. What had I been to ask him about? Something about science, something about a video, something about exploring his body with my tongue. Hell, if I could remember. Oh, Sebastian, said, raising an eyebrow in confusion. Those beautiful eyes of his. He shrugged and turned his attention to Murphy, trying to steal his Arnold Palmer. Rory, I whispered, realization of what just happened slapping me in the face. Yes, Evan? I just made a complete moron of myself and killed whatever barely existent chance I had of getting with Sebastian, didn't I? Yes, Evan. I groaned and smacked my head against the table, not caring if everyone stared at me. Great. Now the boy, I was inflated with the thought of I was the biggest idiot ever. All my love life was just dandy if I could ever recover from today. Redeem myself in front of Sebastian and maybe get a shot with him. It would be a freaking miracle. On this note, first chapter of the new story. What do you guys think so far? So what do you guys think of the story? I know it's kind of all over the place, but whatever. Actually, you know what? We're gonna keep going with the story. Yes. So yeah, tomorrow will be Can't Even Think Straight, chapter 2. So yeah, I will see you guys for the next video, and until next time, gay is okay. Just ask the GSA. Mwah.